Here we are at the lookout at the mouth of the Murray River. It's quite beautiful actually. This is part of the Coorong National Park, so we can't take Cozzy down to the beach area. So we'll just stay back here and look from here, won't we, boy? At the Murray River is the largest river in Australia, and it is, if I am correct, 2,508 kilometres long. It starts in the Snowy Mountains in Victoria, runs all through Victoria, New South Wales, South Australia, and comes out right here into the ocean. Craig's going to send the drone up, I think, for a couple of pics. We'll see how they come out. It's not the best light, but see how we go anyway. Yeah, impressive. Oh, we have just arrived in Rapid Bay. Beautiful, beautiful area. We drove about an hour from one side of the peninsula from Port Elliot straight across, and it's been recommended to us by a few people to come and see this place. The campground is straight ahead of you down there. Looks quite busy at the moment. We did consider staying here over the next few nights, but the weather isn't looking great, so we thought we'd just come and visit the area and have a look around, and we'll probably move on through Adelaide tomorrow and consider going down and looking and exploring the York Peninsula. It's very beautiful despite the weather being a little overcast. Well, we've had a great few days here at the Port Elliot Showgrounds, and we would recommend this place. It was $20 for an unpowered site. It has full amenities. Showers are great. Very, very clean too. One of the caretakers, Ray, she's just been amazing. So lovely. Lots of space here. It's only 10 minutes to Victor Harbour. You can go to Granite Island, High Marsh Island, even go for a drive down to Kangaroo Island from here as well. So it's just a really convenient spot to have a look around this peninsula. So anyway, we're off now. Got to do one or two things in Adelaide again today. And we'll just be staying probably half an hour, I think, north of Adelaide at a spot up there. I will fill you in when we get there. So yeah. So tonight we're staying at the Mullala camping ground. This is a whole $12 a night. It's like a big RV stop. It's probably around 45 minutes north of Adelaide. We just ran a few errands that we had to go back to the trailer place in Adelaide today. Went to Road Tech Marine, got a few bits from them. Yeah, other than that, we just came straight here after Adelaide, and yeah, this is perfectly fine for just a night for us. It's got a dump point, which is very handy. We'll be using that tomorrow. And we're deciding where to go from here. Most likely, probably straight to the Eyre Peninsula. So we'll jump on wiki camps very soon, maybe after dinner, and yeah, see where we want to go. But apart from that, not too much more to tell. We're just tucked here in the corner. Perfectly fine spot, not too loud, which is nice, away from the main road. And yeah, we'll see where we head tomorrow. See ya. We've driven to the Eyre Peninsula and we're at Whyalla, and we are currently walking down the jetty. So this is why. Very funny. Whyalla, you dag. Yeah, circular jetty. It's very unique. It's it was. How would you describe the drive here? Red and sandy.
Boring.
Red, sandy, open plains.
Army bombing ranges.
Yeah, lots of army area. Apparently you can see dolphins quite often in this area here, so yeah, and there's the jetty, sorry, yep, the boat ramp I should say, not jetty. I'll just give you a quick pan around here. Yeah, beautiful. Water's lovely. Blue skies for the moment, which is why we thought we'd take the advantage, even though Craig's probably pretty knackered from driving all day. When the sun is out, that's when it's best to explore. So that's what we're doing. All right. We'll keep having a walk down. Dolphins where?
Yeah.
Oh yes, okay. Just to the right of the small catamaran there. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big pod of them. Oh, it'll be very hard to pick it up on the video, but that's a bit special. Looks like they're heading back out slowly now. Come on, come up and say hello, dolphins. Nice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that.
Missy. Wait, Missy.
Oh,
Missy.
this is special.
Missy. So used to getting fed,
I bet they are. Look at that. Oh, hello. I think that was a hello. Oh.
Waiting for a feed, mate.
Wow. Oh gosh. Here it is. This side. Come to say hello to this side, on this side now. Oh my God. It's incredible. This would have to be the closest I've ever been to a dolphin. Like, I have swum with the dolphins, but for it to poke its head up like that, wow. off it goes. I'm definitely going to remember this experience. Oh God, guys. That was fantastic. All right. Well, I don't think anything can top that today, so I'm going to leave it there. See ya. Good morning. It is Saturday, the 1st of April. And we've just stayed the last couple of nights at the Whyalla Caravan and Tourist Park. And yesterday we were out exploring, and that's where, actually it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, losing track of days, where we saw the dolphin up close, which was pretty special. So we just stayed at this caravan park. We were going to stay at a rest stop for, it was $10 a night, but when we got there, the ants were incredibly hectic. They were just crawling up our legs and cozzies, and yeah, it was awful, so we had to move on. We managed to find the last unpowered site here at this caravan park in Whyalla, and it's been perfectly fine. It's a nice little corner spot here. Got the boat just tucked away there. It is very dry around here, and I guess we've got to expect that, being South Australia being the driest state, of course, in Australia. And all the way around, I'll see if I can get up there for you. There we go. That danger sign is because there's a rifle club in there. We haven't heard any, so it's been fine. But yeah, it just goes on forever. The dryness. And I guess because we're so used to the Mornington and Bellarine peninsulas being so green and lush and, well, wet, I guess, at times. We didn't expect the peninsulas to be like this. It's been since Adelaide, and it'll probably be like this all the way through to Western Australia. Oh, it's nice to see something different. But definitely look forward to some nice grassy patches at some stage. Well, this morning we're off to Tumby Bay, so just heading further down south on the Eyre Peninsula for a couple of nights, and we'll go from there. Now let's go. Bye. This is where we've been staying for the last 4 nights. One more night to go tonight, and then we will head across the Eyre Peninsula to the other side. We'll have a look at Venus Bay, and we'll be staying at Streaky Bay for Easter. This is such a quaint little town, lots of murals. We've just gone for probably a 45-minute walk. We're turning around, heading back to where we're staying now. It's beautiful, 29 degrees today. Well, probably not 29 degrees right now, thank goodness, because it's still morning. But yeah, couldn't ask for a better day. There's the jetty. Unfortunately, it's closed at the moment, so not going to be walking down there. Really beautiful ocean. We have some views from Sid where we're staying as well, which is nice. Lots of seaweed. And there's razorfish on this beach as well, so they say you must wear shoes. So we won't go down there because we're not going to take Cozzy and risk him in that seaweed and sand. This place here is actually a really little art gallery. Such a shame it's closed now. The Rotunda Art Gallery. We'll keep moving on. That's a pretty cool mural. Oh, Frankie. Cute. Oh, and I spot Craig and Cozzy. And this is the caravan park we're staying at. We've stayed at for the last few nights. Tumby Bay Caravan Park. We drove through the self-contained RV park on our way into Tumby Bay, but unfortunately it was busy, so we couldn't fit. It was only around $7.50 a night, so that would have been great, but not a lot of options down here. We've noticed being so close to Easter, which is this coming weekend, everything is just packed. So unless you probably get to a free campsite that's dog friendly very early, then chances are very slim. But we managed to get into here for the last few nights and it's been absolutely lovely. So we would recommend this place. I think we are paying, if I'm correct, we are paying $30, which seems pretty standard at the moment, unpowered. No, $25 unpowered. It's not too bad, especially when you've got beautiful views at your doorstep like this. We came in, as I said, about 3 or 4 days ago and went for a drive. It was very windy, so I didn't get any footage of it, but right over, see if I can just get it here in view. Right over ahead of us there, may not be able to see it, is the Tumby Bay Lookout. And just around the corner from that is Tumby Island. That lookout was a bit of fun because it was very windy. It is very steep. You can only go up one at a time. And Craig went up first, then I went up, and it's steep and wobbly. So I didn't spend much time up there. But, yeah, great views. Very quiet town. I'm sure that'll change in the next few days. And I'm absolutely loving this fella here. Every afternoon, this fella comes and sits and perches on this light pole. Hey mister, you just checking everything out? It's got a fish cleaning station, fantastic big showers too, which is nice. I always like to rate the showers when we come into a caravan park, because as much as we can use the shower in Sid, we will take advantage of using the amenities at caravan parks if they are half decent. Nice. And there is Sid straight ahead of us. And I guess we're just lucky that we when we're in Sid, we're up so high that we have a view above most other campers. Not always caravans, of course, but in this case we can see the this view here from Sid. So not too bad. All right. Well, that is the beautiful Tumby Bay. We will move on tomorrow to the next spot. Bye. Hey guys, I thought I'd share something. It's it's about small things sometimes, yeah? When I was growing up, I used to visit Adelaide a lot because my mum's family were in South Australia, and I lived in and surrounding Adelaide for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years when I was younger as well with my mum. I think it's my first few years of high school. And every time I used to come to Adelaide as a child, we used to go to Belfers, which is Australia's oldest bakery, and it's in Rundle Mall in the centre of Adelaide. And Craig and I really tried to get there, but we only had a few days in Adelaide, and it was we were pushing for time, so we couldn't get there. So randomly today, we went for a drive to do some shopping, and I went into Woolworths because we are on the we're in Tumby Bay at the moment. We went into Port Lincoln for the day, and what do I see in the fridge there? Belfers frogs. This was my favourite ever treat from my younger days in Adelaide. So some of you may know of them. You can't get them anywhere but in South Australia. It is just a little frog cake. I think it's cake on the bottom, like sponge cake on the bottom, jam in the middle, like a creme fraiche in the middle, on top of that layer of sponge, and then icing on top. So as I said, it's the small things, but it made me smile greatly when I found them in Woolworths, and I couldn't resist. So one for Craig and I guess I should share. And we'll make a cuppa now, and I will hopefully enjoy it. We'll see if it tastes the same as I remember. Anyway, see ya. Wow, what an amazing spot we have just come across. This is Kiana Beach. We left Tumby Bay this morning and drove only about an hour inland and then across to the other side of the peninsula, and we're staying at Kiana Park tonight, which is a working farm. It's $15 unpowered, so that's not bad. And thought we'd go for a drive while the weather is beautiful. And it's this track here. It's basically just sand track, sand, dirt, rubble, etc. the whole way, and has taken us down to this amazing spot at Kiana Beach. And it feels like we're on top of the world. Now I'm not going to go too close to the edge because it's quite a steep drop off, but I'll show you the beach at least because it's pretty beautiful. Hey boys. I think we might just stay and have a coffee and take in the views. All right. Cuppa time. Bye. What a beautiful sight. Hey Sid, following me up the track. I'd better move out of the way because there's a bit of a steep bit here. And yet another beautiful beautiful area. We've driven to Cummings Monument, and again, not going to go too close to the edge here of the cliffs. Craig's like, ah! It's just beautiful. But yeah, I can't even reach my arm down close enough. I'm just not going to go that close, but I mean, 360-degree views. Goodness me, and the salt pans right out there in the distance. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Apart from the flies. Hey boy, you catching those sky raisins? All right, on to the next spot.